So I have a problem when we see beautiful, magnificent young people, children, babies, and this television keeps spitting it out. Help for this one, help for that one, help for that one. And then I say, where is this money going? When the people from there tell me, no, we do not see it, but hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not many millions, have been raised, then why do I not hear about these magnificent, true projects that have gone out there to save the lives of the little people, these tiny little people, of their mothers and fathers? Why isn't it that the voice, louder than any voice, has gone up from everywhere else in the world to say there must be peace, there must be truth now? And I promise you, I will speak about King Solomon. I will go there, since no one wants to go there, and everyone will say, oh, we haven't found this great palace of King Solomon. We haven't found. But we know that the Queen came along this beautiful, glorious river, the Zambezi River, to the palace, where the waters are so magnificent that there are thousands of people every year go to this water to do whitewater rafting. Where we also know that very, very ancient and wise beings exist. And then I will speak to you. I will come to you and speak to you about my travels from this area to the other areas in the other various galaxies, because there are 22 planets that are reachable with the crafts you have today. But also you are building that station out there, and billions of dollars have been spent and are going there because you need to have that space station there. Is that space station, when there are problems upon the earth, that these earthlings are going to go and be there when this earth goes into its polar shift? The planet has shifted before. And no, don't believe it when someone tells you that they went to Venus and it was grassy and green and beautiful. There's no grass on Venus. Venus is, matter of fact, very hot. Venus is like a previous sun that did shine upon Mother Earth. But there are places that I can speak to you about that are lush and wonderful. And there are so many gods. You see, when you say gods, when even the Zarathustrans that I spoke to so recently, they said, oh, this makes sense. Oh, so much explained. You see, we see Zarathustra all the time with his great big magnificent wings. Beautiful wings. We also know that Zarathustra was very, very handsome and very tall. Very tall compared to the earth inhabitants. And the fact was that because he was so tall, they were frightened of him. And yet others thought that he was a god. Yet he was the perfect lawgiver who came to this planet, highly spiritually evolved. A so evolved soul, mind, and body being that came to this planet. And yes, there have come others to this planet to enlighten or to empower, but most all to bring you the wisdom that you need to come to. King Solomon, how many of the Judaic people and how many of the people that live in the African lands, especially the elders now, and it will happen soon. Everything is in a flux today, and it will happen very, very soon. As I told to the lovely people, the beloved people in Iran and the beloved people now in Africa, soon. But first you have to come to a realization that the warmongering gods who steer or who are inhabiting and look like politicians are not finished yet. As I told you, the New World Order. The New World Order, which will not last. Whether they think it will or whether they want to believe it will not last. You are at a time of so many changes. Just look on the map for the Zambezi River. Just look on that map and think about Cleopatra going along the Zambezi River instead of the Nile to go and see King Solomon. If you are going to do that, then you know also that this prophecy I give to you again will be fulfilled in not too long a time, because it might be the African people themselves, the Afrikaners, who are going to do their own excavation, and I call to them to do so. Actually, there are so many magnificent things that you need to awaken to. There are books that have been boycotted, information from people that were out there giving information who either suddenly passed away or who have disappeared.